Long ago, when the world was still young, the Igbo people lived in peace under the watchful eyes of Chukwu, the supreme god. Chukwu had created the earth, the skies, and all living things, but he saw that the people were beginning to lose their way. Greed, jealousy, and injustice spread like wildfire, and the strong often oppressed the weak. The people cried out for help, but there was no one to answer their pleas. Chukwu, who heard the cries of his people, decided to create a force that would restore balance and ensure that justice prevailed. He called upon the spirit of the heavens and the earth, and from the depth of the storm clouds, he summoned a mighty spirit. This spirit was fierce and powerful, with eyes that flashed like lightning and a voice that roared like thunder. Chukwu named this spirit Amadioha, which means the one who speaks in the storm. Amadioha's first task, Chukwu gave Amadioha a sacred mission to watch over the Igbo people and ensure that truth and justice were upheld. Amadioha was given the power to summon thunder and lightning, and his voice would echo across the land to strike fear into the hearts of the wicked. He was also given a sacred ram as his companion, a symbol of strength and leadership. Amadioha descended from the heavens and made his home among the Igbo people. At first, they were afraid of him, for his presence was overwhelming. But soon, they came to understand that Amadioha was not there to harm them but to protect them. He became a symbol of hope, a reminder that no one was above the law, not even the most powerful chiefs. The wrath of Amadioha. One day, a powerful chief named Iznota grew greedy and began to exploit his people. He stole from the poor, manipulated the elders, and even killed those who opposed him. The people cried out for justice, but no one dared to challenge Iznota. Their prayers reached Amadioha, who decided to intervene. Amadioha appeared before Iznota in a storm of thunder and lightning. He demanded that the chief repent for his crimes, but Iznota, blinded by his arrogance, mocked Amadioha and refused to change his ways. Enraged, Amadioha raised his hand, and a bolt of lightning struck Iznota, reducing him to ashes. The people were awestruck and grateful, for justice had been served. From that day on, Amadioha became known as the god of thunder and justice. His presence was a constant reminder that no one could escape the consequences of their actions. The Igbo people built shrines in his honor, where they brought offerings of kola nuts, palm wine, and rams to seek his favor or to atone for their sins. Amadioha and the sacred oath. Amadioha was also known as the god of truth. In traditional Igbo society, when someone was accused of a crime, they could swear an oath before Amadioha's shrine. If they lied, it was believed that Amadioha would strike them down with thunder and lightning. This practice ensured that people spoke the truth and upheld their moral obligations. One day, a young man named Obina was accused of stealing from his neighbor. Obina swore before Amadioha's shrine that he was innocent, but his accuser insisted that he was guilty. The elders decided to let Amadioha judge the matter. They placed Obina in the center of the village and called upon Amadioha to reveal the truth. As the storm clouds gathered, Obina stood firm, knowing he was innocent. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck the ground near his accuser, who immediately confessed to lying. The people praised Amadioha for his wisdom and fairness, and Obina was cleared of all charges. Amadioha's legacy. Amadioha's influence extended beyond justice and truth. He was also a guardian of the natural world, controlling the rains that nourished the crops and the storms that cleansed the earth. Farmers prayed to Amadioha for good weather, and during the dry season, they performed rituals to honor him and ask for rain. To this day, Amadioha remains a central figure in Igbo spirituality. His story is passed down through generations, reminding the Igbo people of the importance of justice, truth, and respect for the natural world. While modern life has brought changes to traditional practices, Amadioha's legacy endures as a symbol of the enduring power of the divine to uphold balance and order in the world. Moral of the story: Amadioha's tale teaches us that justice and truth are the foundations of a harmonious society. It reminds us that no one is above the law and that the forces of nature are not to be taken lightly. Above all, it celebrates the rich cultural heritage of the Igbo people and their deep connection to the spiritual world. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like and follow.